Hi, Genki Call here with your Soulforge offerings for the week of February 14th, 2022. Oh, we are in Darkstone this week. Let's go over the troops first. Dum, dum, dum. Summer Imp. This is one of the seasonal imps I was talking about last week. Seasonal imps are only available during their associated season. Right now, only the Imp of Love is available from chests. The Summer Imp will not be available except via Soulforge until the summertime. And, he's nothing really amazing. He does some scatter damage, create some red gems, gain 8 magic if an enemy dies, however, and 8 magic every time you match yellow gems. So, but he creates red gems. I'm not real sure what that's all about, but that is the summer imp for you. Then we have the bone dragon, which can be incredibly helpful, incredibly deadly, you might have found at times when you have fought him. Um, it's boosted by armor eliminated. You can get, so that'd be divided by 4 if you remove, let's say 24 armor, then you divide that by 4. And so 9 plus that. And yeah, I'm not going to do math right now because I don't feel like it. Anyway, Bone Dragon. Wait, just wait. I would not spend 800 diamonds on that or the Summer Imp. Other to do Orrery. Now Orrery, it's kind of weak. It's kind of weak, however, it does create this star storm at the start of the turn, and that can be very powerful. These dual storms with the right mana generator, something that explodes or destroys, is very powerful. This one creates purple and yellow gems. It's not these. It's purple and yellow. That's what a star storm is. But um, as far as the troops that do dual storms, this is the one that I personally use the least. And, I would say no on that as well. We have Ulf Harrigan is the last legendary in here. He does true damage to 3 random enemies. If an enemy is wounded, deal an extra 10 damage, then summon Ulf's mascot. I don't even know what Ulf's mascot is. I think I have it. Anyway, yeah, he's okay again. I don't think any of the legendaries are worth crafting this week. My personal opinion, but generally speaking, I'm usually going to say don't spend your diamonds on legendaries unless it's something amazing or something you absolutely have to have for your power levels. I would say just wait until you pull it from a chest or wait till we go to that kingdom, like Qatar for the Bone Dragon, to try and get it with your event keys. All right, as far as the mythics go, we have Famine. One of the Apocalypse troops. Apocalypse doesn't actually have a kingdom, so if you were to craft this, it's not associated to any existing kingdoms, and that would mean that it will not help you with power levels anywhere. Just a heads up on that. Drain mana. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Drain mana from all enemies. Deal damage to 1 enemy boosted by the mana drained times 2. So if you remove, say, between the 4 troops 40 mana, 40, 40 mana, that's actually a lot of damage to 1 enemy because it's a times 2 boost ratio. I mean, how often are you going to deal? Let's say 20. Let's say 20. So that would be 80 for me, 81 damage. Still, fighting the Fairy Godmother, I don't think that you should craft this. The Apocalypse troops just aren't that great, and they're not going to help your power levels. But, if you've got every other mythic and just need something to craft, then maybe so. But anyway, moving on. King Bloodwood, I don't own this troop. He does heavy splash damage, which is always nice. If you're going to do splash damage, that's always a good thing. Boosted by entangled and bleeding enemies. And steal 10 life from all enemies. This stealing 10 life, that's true damage. So it's going to come straight from here, and if they have less than 10 life left, even if they still have armor, they're gone. So that's actually sounds pretty cool. He entangles and inflicts bleed on a random enemy when matching 4+ gems, which could be super useful with Tannenbaum. He does have skull damage reduction by 33%, and, he looks okay. He's a Forest of Thorns mythic. Uh, I'm personally not going to craft him. I will wait till I pull him or next time we go to Forest of Thorns because I'm just not excited about him. Shahbanu Vespera, on the other hand, this is a very good, very, very good troop. Shahbanu Vespera is an absolute beast because she's giving like half of her magic uh, total points. I hate it when it does this. I'm just going to say my total, which is 18. Give 18 to a random skill on an ally, whichever one you choose, and create 9 gems of their mana color. And then she's going to do that 2 more times for random allies. So if you're running with a monocolor team, you're running her with all yellow, all purple, or all blue, you're going to loop and loop and loop, and your troops will be getting stronger and stronger. This could go to magic, attack, armor, or life, and it's going to be different each time. So she can absolutely make your troops unbelievably powerful, and it's slow. Just like using Sycorax, using Shahbanu Vespera is slow, but it's fun. It can be fun, and it can be incredibly deadly. So I will add my Mythic Spotlight for Shahbanu Vespera at the end of this video. It will be a clickable thumbnail at the end of the video. Just keep an eye out for that if you want to see more about Shahbanu Vespera. Then we have the Fountain of Stars. This is, I believe, the first time the Fountain of Stars has been in the Soulforge. Convert 5 green gems to purple potions and all brown gems to skulls. Then cleanse all Fey allies. I'm not even sure why that's in there, but why not just cleanse all allies? Anyway, so you can possibly loop with this. It's a little random because you're converting 5 random green gems to purple potions. You gotta hope that it makes a match. You gotta hope, but you can make sure by when you transform brown gems to skulls, make sure you have alignment, and then you can take advantage of those purple potions. This can be amazing with the right team. And you do have skull damage reduction by 50%. I don't generally put Fountain of Stars at the front, personally, but and then 15% chance to bless all allies when my turn begins, which is also very nice. I have not done a spotlight on this troop at this point, but it looks like that's all we've got in here. Squirrel Reborn is always here. And Leona's Tower is always here. It seems like we're missing one. I guess that's it. All right, let's head over to weapons. So for weapons, we have this Blood Drinker. Deal damage to an enemy and steal half of their attack, which could be very useful against Wild Queen teams or even the Lord of Slaughter teams. Seems very situational. However, even though I don't need weapons for Darkstone, I am going to craft this because I think this could be useful at some point. And having extra weapons is not going to hurt me. As far as this doomed weapon, give life to all allies, +2 per tempering level as usual. Give 5 mana to all other allies. So you don't get any mana back yourself, just everyone else on your team. And then the usual if the enemy has a doom thing. Personally not interested. The only doomed weapons I'm really crazy about are the ones that create doom skulls. And then the tomes can be incredibly useful during Guild Wars defense. But, my personal thought on it is that it's not worth 900 diamonds, but just my thought on it. The Idol of Darkstone is one of these cheapo 75 diamond ones. Remove all purple gems, deal 42 damage to an enemy, boosted by gems removed. If the enemy's from Darkstone, deal double damage. Um, these little 75 gem ones can be very useful if they have an upgrade that gives them an extra turn. I haven't checked this one. If it turns out this one gets an extra turn, I'll post it in the comments below. But as far as I know, it is what you see. Not going to craft it. I just crafted one. Don't need another one. Dark sword. Yes, I know I've already crafted it. This is another one. I did craft this one because I was thinking it could be useful for yellow defense day, or actually yellow attack day. Deal triple damage if they use yellow mana. That could be super useful. No, it's for defense. Yeah, for yellow defense. This could be very useful for that. Really need to work on my Guild Wars defense teams. I just crafted the Blood Drinker, the Chalice of Eyes. That reminds me. The Jar of Eyes will be in the Soulforge tomorrow only during the faction assault on All Seeing Eye. However, you can also get the Jar of Eyes out of the shop for the faction assault itself with gems, and that is generally speaking going to be a lot better than spending 300 diamonds because diamonds are a lot harder to get. But the Chalice of Eyes, this is kind of like the Jar of Eyes. It summons an all-seeing eye troop, but instead of exploding things, it gives life to all allies and summons. And it is different colors. The Jar of Eyes is blue and green instead of this red and purple. So this can be useful in some situations. I rarely use it, but I am glad to have it. Screaming Tome, bum. Let's see what this does. Damage to an enemy boosted by Darkstone allies, then create a mix of 6 blue and purple gems for each Darkstone ally. From having just done the world event, I know there are quite a few Darkstone allies that use purple and blue. And mixing this with the Night Spider actually might be amazing. But it uses yellow and green, which I'm thinking not going to be as good. But, it looks okay. If you don't have Night Spider, it could be useful. And then Athame of Shadows. Deal damage to an enemy if the enemy's attack is higher. There's a 20% chance to kill them, which actually might be good in the world event because we can use this. It uses purple, which means we can use it in the world event this week. So I may actually try this out later in the world event once I get high level. So I think that's it. Let's see. Yes, that is it for the Soulforge offering for this week. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.